That's why I'm asking you.
I just said, hey, let's get together when you get off the road. Oh, yeah, I'm living on the Upper East Side. And I say, great. And and then what? I was supposed to come over with like a bag of cookies and just sit and schmooze. I mean, what?
So isn't that awkward that you say,
it's not awkward for her? What's that, Ron?
I say supposed to go hunting for her. You're on the Upper East Side.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, here, I'll try to find you.
Yeah, I mean, that's such a fucking blow off.
I know.
I live over there.
I'm the Upper East Side, and
Yeah, right.
whatever.
Yeah.
But Phyllis Diller was fabulous.
Yeah, I interviewed her once, about 100 years ago.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, I mean, who even remembers? I was at NBC. It was like a million years ago. I'm sure she thought I was insane.
No, yeah. Phyllis was not a judgmental person.
Really?
No, she's a good lady.
Yeah, I just was wondering. And then another friend of yours, which I didn't even know, like you are so networked. Jane Fonda's a good friend of yours?
Well, Jane had me co-host this fundraiser with her a few weeks ago. She has this initiative to raise money for.
And the body is still good on her.
Yeah, so the whole thing is good.
And she looks good.
She looks amazing.
Do you know her for years?
She's somebody I've known, and to say hello. Of course, I was very respectful. It's Jane Fonda.
Sexual fantasy of yours?
No.
No? I would have thought for sure.
No.
She's so your type.
No, Jane Fonda's not my type. She's...
Back in the day?
No, not really. I mean, I love her. I think she's beautiful. But, there's certain people with energy,
Oh.
Jane's got like a coolness to her, but like also like a fragility. That sometimes that's a lot of responsibility. She's a wonderful person. She's got her shit together. Of course, she always has. She's brilliant.
I think so.
She's really and she's really stayed true to her.
I know she gets a lot of shit for the Hanoi Jane thing, but
listen,
with the Vietnam War, I still think back to the Vietnam War, all the guys who died.
Right.
She was right on.
She was right on.
She was anything
well,
to end that war.
She probably knew in a few years we'd be building hotels there. Why are we bombing?
Excuse me. Now you put on a cute T-shirt, made in Vietnam.
Right.
I mean, we couldn't have made that happen back then.
Yeah.
We had to go and
what the hell were we doing?
I don't know. What are we ever doing?
And answer this also.
Yeah.
But Gary told me a weird story he heard about you. That years ago you went to a Cat Stevens concert with a friend.
Yeah.
You got separated from the friend at the concert and never heard from that friend again.
Really?
Yes. That was...
How can you live with that? I mean, how do you not follow up with that?
Well, the whole school, that involved my whole high school. She just, we don't know what happened to her.
No one knows what happened to her?
No.
You mean she
to this
disappeared?
Day, she literally disappeared.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my! Oh, I thought it was a friend of yours, and you just never bothered to call her.
No, we were friends. No, I mean.
Do you think she died?
Well, apparently we don't. To this day, we don't know if she just decided to drop out.
Did the police come and investigate you?
The school, sure, everybody.
And they questioned you. Did you see anything? And you never saw anything.
No, I mean we thought because she was such a hippie.
Yeah.
We thought that she went out and hooked up
doing something.
The Indian reservation, she was always talking about dropping out, and who knows, maybe she did.
God, everything about your life is so intense.
Yeah.
I mean, you've had a lot of experiences. Don't you think you've had an abnormal amount of experiences like that?
Well, but you need that, as a performer to draw on. Otherwise, life gets boring.
Your celebrity crush is Pippa Middleton.
Really?
You said that, this is a quote from you, her ass looks like two peaches.
That's what I talk about in the show. I do a whole piece about how she really upstaged her sister at the wedding.
Right.
How she
you're very excited by this, yes? That's not so. I mean, when you say a woman's ass is like two peaches, that's like the biggest compliment from you.
Once again, am I going to pursue Pippa at this point in my life?
No, I'm not saying, but you have a celebrity crush.
I like Pippa because she is confident. Because she is a commoner.
Right.
And she's, and her sister and her have been welcomed into the bosom. Listen, the royalty have had to lower their standards
because of those two.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't really mean that literally, but they had their certain way of connecting people that had to have that royal strain, but then it becomes
look, if they go too far in that family, they find a stripper.
Thank you.
So
exactly, Robin.
Only you have these kind of thoughts about it. I never even think about stuff like this.
I'm an observer, Howard. You know that when we discuss people, I take in the nuances.
You don't have a celebrity crush like my wife thinks Gwyneth Paltrow is the most physically beautiful woman, and just thinks everything about her is fascinating. And I say to her,
why would Beth even bother? Beth looks is amazing.
But she just admires.
Beth is athletic and
yeah, but she admires Gwyneth Paltrow.
Well, that's sweet. I mean, Gwyneth is like, she's somebody who really like works at it.
Is that someone Beth shouldn't admire?
I wouldn't say not to admire her. I mean, she's
her?
I know Gwyneth a little bit. We've never hung out per se, but she's very into like, macrobiotic cooking, and she has her.
She doesn't turn you
blog.
on.
No, not
no. You don't see her that way.
No. I don't find Gwyneth sexual. I find her very like asexual.
Who do you find hot? Hillary Clinton? I mean, I'm having a hard read on you. Who is the hottest woman right now in show business sexually? What? Michelle Obama? Who is it?
I
Who is
admire and adore
yeah,
her.
but she didn't turn you on.
Oh, I think.
Go ahead.
Oh God, I'm totally blanking out.
If I gave you a free pass, your wife would not be upset with you. Lindsay Lohan?
No, God, no. Brad Pitt's wife. What's her name?
Angelina
Jolie.
Really?
Hands
Still?
down. Well, I wish she'd gain a little weight.
Right. She's getting too thin.
She's too skinny.
And
but when she has the right amount of weight, the most.